So we're heading off on a bit of a drive. It's getting dark, so you're going to see the light change. So we've got a parked car, checking the main and right mirror, looking ahead, oncoming vehicle, pulling in, slowing it into first gear, checking the main and right mirror to see what's behind us, popping out into the middle, slowing it down, keeping it steady, turning left, main and left mirror, signal left, brake, clutch down, first gear, steer to the left. Set the gas, find the biting point, creep, look right, left, crossing clear on my left, car waiting at the junction, keep looking to the right, wait for a gap, and use that gas and clutch to propel myself. Didn't use the handbrake, I was able to hold it on my clutch using the gas and biting point because it was only a few seconds. Any longer than that, you should use the handbrake. So it's getting dark, so I've got dipped headlights on, so have most drivers. Road is bending to the right. I've got a junction on the right, that's clear. There's an entrance to a building site on the left, new junction being formed. Looking ahead, oncoming traffic coming towards me. Road is bending to the right, very narrow pavement on the left. There's some sort of cycle path on the right, which is behind the trees. Got regular street lamps, which means the speed limit must be 30. A couple of oncoming cars, warning there for a junction on the left. We've got a jogger near that junction, oncoming bus. In a minute we're going to be turning right at the roundabout. That is the second exit. So, really open. Video won't help with your visibility here, but you can see that patch of grass on the right. It's completely clear. You can see all the way. So main and right mirror, signal right, slowing it down, dropping it down into second, bringing the clutch up, looking to the right, having to go down to first, keep looking to the right, keep looking to the right, and we're off. Make sure you pass around that roundabout. Okay, those are the highway code rules, that's what it says, unless you're driving a large vehicle. We've got hazard lines in the middle of the road. Always check the mirror when you're in a new road to make sure you've updated yourself. Road is bending to the left. We've got a few houses on the left. The road's bending to the right, it's going downhill. It's a little bit slippery there as well, a bit of water. Got some hazard lines. Seems to be another junction on the right, that's clear. Again, check the mirror as you approach junctions, going up and left, and then it's going to bend to the right and up. There's a warning sign in a minute after this junction, which is clear. And the warning sign is telling me that there is a roundabout. So I'm going to check my main mirror, and I'm going to slow it down. We're aiming for 15 miles an hour, second gear, getting the clutch up, looking right. There's a car in the junction over there, it's turning. There's another car coming round, and it's gone straight. So now check main and left mirror, signal left in line with that white marking on the left, the centre of the other exit. And we're continuing down the road. There's hatch markings with dotted lines. That means we can cross into those lines if necessary, but you really need a good reason to do so. There are regular street lamps, it's still 30. There is a junction on the right. We're going straight ahead. There's no right turn, so the best lane to use is the right one. So main and right mirror. Keep to the right, you'll see the arrows on the floor. So slowing it down, 15, second gear, clutch up. Checking the left mirror here, signalling left, looking to join a queue. Slowing it down, looking to make sure I keep tyres and tarmac. I'm just holding back, putting it into first, just crawling along, keeping this little buffer we've got in front of us now. So we're trying to keep moving to save fuel, keep it comfortable, saves us having accidents if we're not concentrating because we've got a bit of space. We're turning first exit. It says straight ahead on the sign, but it's the first exit, so it's absolutely fine to signal left. So I'd recommend you check your main and left mirror for sure. Signal left. It's not going to hurt anybody, it's only going to help the people opposite. Looking to the right, doesn't really matter if we look to the right because we can't move. It's really important here that we keep looking in front and to the right, in front and to the right, in front and to the right. You must not stare to the right because you'll drive straight into somebody. Again, keep distance. You'll see I'm not having to stop and apply the handbrake and stop and move off. Again, I might have to stop here. Again, I've just managed to keep moving. Crossing's clear, check both sides, it's green. No wait symbol or little red LED symbol surrounding the wait button. Going straight ahead, second exit on the sign. There's 3 lanes on this roundabout, so you'll need the middle lane. So always keep an eye on the left and right mirrors in positions like this. People will pass on either side of you. I've got a good view to the right, it's very busy. Middle lane roundabout, if you're going straight on, you need to keep to the left. There's an island in the middle of the first exit with a little bollard on it, and we need to aim towards that. The left lane goes left, so you've got to leave enough room for that car on your right to pass with you onto the roundabout. We're going straight ahead at the second roundabout, so check left mirror here, signal left, slow down a bit, cancel the signal, because now we're going straight ahead again. If we don't cancel the signal, it looks like we're going left. So now check left mirror, keep to that left side near that yellow bollard, signal left, make sure the signal cancels. Okay, so just as we came up to the roundabout, big 30 signs painted on the floor, 30 sign above, we've got regular street lamps. That means it's 30 until told otherwise. So things we're looking at now, it's definitely getting a bit darker, so things are becoming more difficult to see on the screen, but also in reality. Darker clothing, more difficult to see. We've got a crossing coming up, so just check the mirror, make sure you know what's behind you. Look at both sides of the crossing, nobody there, nothing being pressed on that crossing, so we're all good to keep at the same speed. So looking ahead, road is bending, we've got hazard lines on the floor, still got regular street lamps, pedestrian on the left, lots of oncoming vehicles. And all those lights are now going to make seeing pedestrians crossing the road behind something more difficult, because you've just got darkness and bright light shining in your face. Road is bending to the left. The road undulates here, so the speed limit's 30, and it's really easy to go above 30 just because it's just constantly undulating up and down. So if you don't keep an eye on your speed, this is the type of road where you could easily get caught out speeding. So we've got a pedestrian on the right, we've got some signs up on the left. It's warning us that there's a set of traffic lights, and then we've got a junction on the left. So it says slow on the floor, so checking the main mirror, looking what's behind me, worrying about this car a little bit, but they have slowed down and stopped. The driver's looking at me, nothing's at the crossing, and there's nobody pressed that button. So we've got the double mini roundabout ahead. Please look at our YouTube channel. There was a whole video dedicated to how to position and turn right, left, and go straight ahead on this particular thing. It's called a double mini roundabout. We're going straight ahead. The sign's pretty useless. We're going straight ahead. There's three options off this. You can either go left, right, or straight ahead, but you've got to navigate two roundabouts. Just above the silver car, there's two trees popping above the roof. Silver car directly in front. That's the destination that we're going. So as you can see, it's straight ahead. There's a pub on the right, that blocks the view to the right, so we can't see. So if you're going straight ahead, you don't signal at all, because if you signal left at the first one and right at the second one, the people at the first one and then the second one will be confused, thinking you're going left and then right. So they might pull out in front of you. So avoid signalling. Position is key. There's two lanes at the first one, so we're not going right at the first roundabout down there where that car is going. We're going straight on. At the second roundabout, it's best that we keep to the right. So, as we move on to the roundabout, keep over that bollard straight in front where the mini roundabout sign is. You need to be over on that patch of road, all clear on the right, and then you just navigate the roundabout. And if I've got time, I could signal here, but by the time I've done it, the car on the right wouldn't be seen. Always be careful there, zebra crossing. Looking ahead, we've got a junction on the left, lots of dazzle coming off the road. It's a bit wet, so you're getting more reflection. Junction on the right, clear. We've got a junction coming up on the left, looks clear. We've got a warning sign on the left for junction on the right. That's clear. Parked car. Hazard lines. Still 30, regular street lamps, junction on the left, clear, got a jogger. Check the mirror, just be careful, they might step out or around that puddle that was on the floor. Another pedestrian. Saying slow on the floor. There's a stop junction there, it's got a solid white line, so people should stop at that. Hazard lines are bending to the left, road is bending. Got another warning sign, so it's warning us for a junction on a bend, the left bend. And then there's a warning for the junction again, and it's warning you it's going to get double bendy. It says slow on the floor, there's hazard lines. So all of this is good stuff. Around this corner there's a barn on the right, and recently a car managed to, it wasn't icy, anything like that, has taken out the brick wall on the right there, just behind our other ultimate driving car. Interesting. There's enough information there, I think, to tell you that there was a bend. So always look for signs. Everything is usually signposted. It's just a case of you being observant and concentrating on your driving. We're going to be taking the next road on the left. So check the main mirror, left mirror signal, braking, aiming for 10 miles an hour, second gear, getting the clutch up, looking into the road, got some parked cars, a junction on the left. We're taking the next road on the right. So we need to check now the main mirror, the right mirror, signal right, junction on the left is clear, warning on the left for school, kids, parked car, looking ahead down that road, nothing oncoming, look into the new road, turn around the centre line of the new road, check the main and right mirror to not only go around that car but also to check nothing's overtaking us or followed us in. We're taking the next road on the right, so main mirror, right mirror, slowing it down more than usual, popping it into first because we've got to wait for this car, looking up the road into the new road, turning round the middle, and that's nearly there. Road is very slippery there, it's getting darker. Looking for reflections on any of these cars would tell me if there was something coming because headlights are there. So we're just looking to follow it around the bend. And that's it. I'm going to leave you here. Thanks for watching. I hope it's been helpful. For more information about what we do, find us on Facebook at facebook.com/ultimatedriving. If you'd like more information and other videos, please look at our website ultimatedriving.net. Thanks again, hope to see you soon.